YouTube channel. Here we are at another truck. This is a diagnosis of a possible sale. Doesn't run. We're going to plug into it and see what we find today. So we're in Placitas, New Mexico at the moment, up in the mountains, and the breeze feels nice, and here we are. By the way, Bruce,
yes,
I really love my sewing machine.
Yeah, great. I got some the biggest needles going in the truck for you.
Okay.
So you get that heavy thread.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I got some stuff that I worked on to show you.
Okay.
Let me just see what it does for a second.
Do you want me to take the battery? Smell the gas?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I look over his shoulder?
No, not at all. This will automatically read the VIN number, so it'll tell us all the details of what the vehicle has. Shout out to James. Thanks for letting me borrow this. My neighbor across the street left this with me. Turn on the ignition switch. Okay. Perfect. Interesting. P1000 says that it's in good shape and that it's not reporting any codes. Let me try.
Check engine lights on.
Poor me. Well, it is right now. If it were to start, it would.
You want some tools? What do you want?
Nothing yet. Try one more thing.
See how long it takes to recognize it's running.
Very close. What'd you do, dude? Unplug the mass airflow sensor. Yeah.
So it's running on a default map?
I'm quickly understanding you know a little bit about cars. A little bit. So it can create such an enormously out of range report.
So it seems more than likely it needs a map airflow sensor. Yeah, you can't even guess. I'm just kind of concerned with looking at it solid, but I guess it's doing all right. Well, like I said, 5 years ago, I didn't even realize it was that fun. Because I hardly ever drive it.
That's fun when you're having flies, isn't it?
Yeah. Whatever you just said. Is it beer time yet?
That is the poor man's way of confirming that.
Yeah, I didn't even think to go that far and pull off the connector.
Well,
I did think I didn't.
I've had some guys that tell me, oh, that's not the right way to diagnose it. Okay. Bruce, I think we figured out that it is the sensor that, remind me your name?
Jamie
said that it had reported a mass airflow sensor fault.
Out of range.
That sensor does just what it suggests. It reads how much air the engine's getting.
Yeah.
And that sensor, when it's out of range, the engine has no idea how much it's breathing.
Right.
Yeah.
And so the science goes haywire of how much fuel it needs.
Okay.
What I did was unplug the sensor, and
Right.
the computer went to a predetermined calibration, if you will,
Okay.
and it seems to run just fine. I think it's a great truck. Just
Yeah, well, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying too.
Beautiful
Jamie's
looking
never,
truck.
never tried to steer me wrong.
We could probably drive it home without changing that mass airflow sensor. However, it's a very easy sensor to change
Yeah, yeah.
because it's right here.
Right.
It's something that I'm sure you guys could do. In fact,
So that,
I think it does.
that's right.
Oh yeah,
there,
it's
you got
inside that guy. It breathes through this hole down in there,
Yeah.
and that's the sensor itself, and it plugs in. I ripped that.
Oh, the boot came out of its,
Um,
its happy place. That's all right.
yeah. If you'd like me to change it, I can come back up and do that, or I'm sure you guys are capable.
Yeah.
I can take care of it.
Yep.
You
Okay.
know,
No problem.
And, but you heard it run.
Yeah, it sounds
It runs
great.
like top.
Sounds
So,
great to me.
I can do an oil change for you and get that done too. So,
And you
dude, I'm not gonna sell you something that's limping down the road.
Jeez, man.
What I'll do is I'll leave it unplugged so you know which one it is.
Oh yeah.
You know, no big deal.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, I'll order one and
what else can I do for
pick
you?
one up.
Well,
Get it
here's it
installed.
for you. $30 towards what I owe you.
Contraband.
Set up.
And I told you I was going to look into if this was a good candidate for
Flat towing?
flat towing.
Yeah, I looked it up. Ford, it's like, don't tow it. But it's completely manual. I mean, it has a manual transfer case and a manual transmission.
Yeah.
So I venture to say it's probably got some verbiage in that thing.
Oh, it says, yeah, don't tow it.
Oh,
Don't
it-
flat tow it.
Oh,
But it assumes it's an automatic transmission.
Yeah, with manual, and then it's got the high and low switch.
the question becomes is if the transfer case will lubricate itself while it's going down the road.
That I don't know. It is electromechanical.
Yeah, it's got a neutral setting on the transfer.
Oh yeah, it's in neutral right now. And the power steering fluid.
Okay.
The only thing it really needs is the coolant flushed and filled,
Okay.
and an oil filter. And now apparently a mass airflow switch.
Well, thank us for the simple fix on that.
Yeah.
Deny whether it can be flat towed on its own, and then I'll research and see if there's a pump or something like that
Yeah.
available that we can add to it.
Perfect.
I installed one of those pumps on a Buick Rendezvous many years ago, and it was somewhat of a headache.
Yeah.
I'll bet.
It had an alarm system that would, we had to add wiring clear up into the dashboard of the RV
Right.
for an indicator alarm so that if the pump failed,
Oh, he'd
the
know.
driver of the RV would know.
Right.
And the problem we had with that was that alarm was going off constantly.
Oh.
Let me see what's available
Yeah,
and
yeah.
what
Yeah,
that
do some
sounds like.
research, because I'm. I
So
like.
even with a neutral shifter, it could still.
Well, I've been in these transfer cases quite a bit,
Mm-hmm.
and if we turn around and look this way, the
Right.
transfer case bolts on the back of the transfer case slips into the back of the transmission.
Right.
The input shaft of the transfer case is the direct drive to the oil pump. What my fear is that, you know, conventional wisdom says put the transfer case in neutral.
Right.
The problem is that everything in the transfer case will now be spinning,
Right.
and the pump will not be if it's in neutral.
Ooh, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's the reason I call it neutral.
Let me confirm that.
Yeah. Well, let's
For
do
sure.
some research, but
So,
I'm
I'll
I'm
just
liking
continue
everything I
with
see.
Getting it repaired. And...
Well, it's a beautiful truck, though.
It is.
It's a beautiful
Yeah,
truck.
I'm committed to it. I want. Jamie wants
Yeah,
to
you
sell. I
need
want to buy.
You need to be committed. We've already discussed that
Yeah,
at
yeah.
work.
Yeah.
The
Well,
one alternative, but I
Yeah.
don't think this is what you want to be doing,
uh-huh.
is disconnect the drive shaft.
You know, they do make at a trade show when I'm working, he had a big van and he had it set up for tow. And I said, well, how do you do it? He says, I pull a lever inside, that disengages the drive shaft, and I pull it all over the place, no problem. When I'm ready to drive it, I re-engage,
Must
and
be
that's
an
all there is to
aftermarket.
it. That might be a simpler solution, you know, just to have some kind of a lever inside that
Sure.
would in fact disengage. Do
One-
some research and
Being an educator, I'm an A1 researcher, so
perfect.
let me see what I can find, and I'll do that
Okay.
as soon as I get home.
And-
Meanwhile, let me show you these things I made.
Yeah, you're doing great. Look at that.
There's a book cover I made.
See, he's done. He's got that nice Yamato, the heavy duty guy.
Holy cow,
Oh,
you
look,
made this?
Yeah.
you're ready to roll, amigo. Gee,
That was freehand with no patterns, just proof
Right.
of concept.
wow. You are.
Dude,
You're ready to roll.
I saw also.
Great stuff.
I guess I'm a good
Work.
teacher.
There you go.
Here's the machine.
See?
Here's the thread.
Is this actually leather or is it vinyl?
Fun.
If you saw my first quilt block, it's like nothing.
Thanks, Bruce. Thanks, Jamie. That was a quick and easy job. Devin and I decided to go up the hill. Since we're in Placitas, we are now at the base of the Sandia Mountains. This is the Placitas Road, the back road up to the Sandia Crest. It's a nice road. It's a little rugged for the Malibu today. We're rocking the silvery minnow. I give a shout out to my boy Devin, all the work that he's been doing and his cinematography camera skills. It's good show. And for a short edition of the Mr. Mill Show, and watch for more. Hit that like and subscribe button. Have a great day. Thanks. Toodaloo.